Yo, we're live for Friday night again. Just trying to get set up. I'm running a little bit behind. I know, sorry I kept pushing it, but we're getting there. How's it going, everyone? Everyone who's starting to shuffle in, feel free to ask any questions, anything you want to know, talk about. We're here to talk about it. Make sure if you do join, whoever's joined, make sure you do the thumbs up. That way it gets out to more people. Are the LED headlights working out? Still haven't done mine. I still like them. I need to go back in and adjust the clips a little bit because I have found that the rubber grommets on the back have gotten a little loose over time, but my car is also pretty bumpy. So it gets a little loose and then they just jiggle. They don't fall out or anything, but nothing to be really worried about. But I like them so far. They work as they should. They're nice and bright, and yeah, they're pretty good. It is cool. It's kind of easy to install, but they're also a little difficult because with the NCs, you have to take off the bumper, go through the wheel well to change the bulbs. But if you're gonna do it and do it right, I would definitely recommend just take the bumper off and just take the headlights out. That way you can get them in perfectly and adjust the clips and everything. Same thing to do, clippers and fun. No, it's not. But I think you'll do fine if you just grab like a needle nose plier and just kind of fiddle with it. You'll be able to get them in just fine. And once they're in, they're in. How's it going, everyone who's joining in? Welcome to the Friday Night Chit Chat. I haven't really played with streams too much. This is my second one. But I think I can add a card. Let's see. Did you stance the wheels? Not yet. I'm not really gonna stance them, but once the fender flares are on, I'm gonna do like a little bit wider tire and wheel in the rear, and try to find something that's a little bit wide or just a different offset in the front. If you are here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Welcome everyone joining. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're on mobile, you can hit the thumbs up on the video, or if you're on your laptop or your PC, hit that thumbs up button. Get more people in here and we'll talk. We'll talk about Miatas, cars, basically anything that you want to ask me, we will talk about it. So anyone joining, feel free to put a question in the chat. You're sharing the videos. Yeah, man, I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm glad that people watch the videos, and yeah, I've driven the NAs and the NBs. I like the NB, it's nice. It's like that little bit newer than an NA. They just give you a little bit more creature comforts, but it shares the same platform. Oh gosh. Yeah, rocking the boat, exactly. Thank you. How's it going? It's good that you got some speakers now. Not super well versed in speakers, so I'm not quite sure what they are. If you guys are in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's get the thumbs up. It's 5 people. Let's try to get 5 of those thumbs up. More people will join. It just helps the algorithm on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done any speaker upgrades or anything to my car. Thanks, Mixed Up. Yeah, they should be painted probably next week. And then we'll be able to get them on after that. So, should be good. It is nice. So yeah, anyone who's here, thanks for joining the, oh gosh, Friday night chit chat. I guess that's what we're calling it. I don't know. Has anyone seen all these movies on YouTube now? There's a lot you can watch for free. Some of them are kind of stupid, but so yeah, anyone here, feel free to ask questions. I'm just kind of all ears for the evening. Looking for a firewall pass through, can't find it. Try the definitely driver's, I think it's driver's side. Not sure where it is exactly, but you'll find it. It's there. Happy with Firestone Firehawks, considering those frames. Yeah, I love mine. I know someone else, Jed, he got them as well. Yeah, they were. I mean, they were great. They are summer tire, but in Texas at least, we don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think they're great for the price. I mean, so far the tread life has been pretty good so far. I haven't had any issues. The only time it's gotten a little squealy on me is like in the rain, but that's pushing it as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend them. Wear well with negative camber. I don't have a ton of negative camber actually. So far they've been pretty good. I haven't noticed any unusual wear or anything. So, yeah, I'd say they're good. They hold up pretty well too. There at one point there was a screw in my tire, and I didn't notice it until I heard the sound of it out on the road. So, I haven't ever had one go flat or anything like that. And yeah, they're pretty good tires. I thought about doing autocross, but the only issue for me with that is if I would spend a weekend doing that, and like worst case scenario, something breaks on the car, then I don't have a car for the week. So that's really kind of the only thing that holds me back. But I do want to try it out someday. It looks fun. Mainly, I just do like I'll go out on the back roads every so often and take little extra ways home from work and just kind of have fun that way. Hey there, how's it going? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I'm not sure what Summit Point is. Let's see. Is it like a racetrack? Oh, okay. I'm assuming Motorsports Park. Oh, yeah, it looks like a cool track. Yeah, there's a couple tracks near me. One's being redone right now, but we do have a couple. But it's like they're kind of far from the where I live, so gotta make do with the back roads. We have long country roads here. Like I do live in the city, and it's very close to the Dallas, the actual city. But if you go like 45 to an hour long north of here, you can just get lost on all the back roads. Yeah, I've been up in that area before. The weather is really nice. Plan to tune your windows. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go through the winter without doing it, but I think once the sun comes back for summer, man, it gets hot here. So I did it on my last car, and it was really nice. I'm not gonna do it myself because it's one of those things where if you mess it up, it's really like ruined and really annoying. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah, I know there's, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, if you're good at doing that, and it's really not expensive either, it's like you just might as well pay someone to do it and have it last a long time. You know, tools or garage gear in the works. Besides the tomorrow, I'm actually gonna go through. I've still got just stuff everywhere, so I'm gonna go through tomorrow and clean everything up. But not really. I got that new jack, which has honestly been amazing. I don't have to drive my car up onto wooden blocks anymore, which is awesome. But things that I want, I'd really like. If I had like a wish list, and probably be like a new buffer, like for car polishing and stuff like that. I also needed like a Dremel or like a little rotary tool, and I don't know. I don't need a ton of stuff. Most of the work that I do on my car has been done with pretty basic tools. Not so much basic. Like I had to buy the angle grinder and everything for like the specialty stuff like the hood vents and whatnot. But I mean, for coilovers, as long as you have like a ratchet set and a crescent wrench set and stuff like that, I mean, you should be fine. Happy Friday as well. It's finally the weekend. I'm so happy about that. We just put a fireplace, one of those electric fireplaces, in our living room. It looks really nice. Hey David, how's it going? I cannot buy you that. Sorry. The Rallybacker fender kit is attached by. I need to trim. I need to trim around the archway so you can fit any new wheels in there. And then I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do rivets like I did with the hood vents or rib nuts. where you put a rivet inside of it that can take a screw and then it can bolt in. So you take it off when you need to, but I mean, if it's on, it's on. So I don't know. I might just rivet it on and call it good. Should be been doing some things with my NC. The 2.5 swap is really cool. It's something that I'd like to eventually do, but we'll get there eventually. Also, if you are here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Next mod is the over fenders. Unless there's something in between, but I can't really think of anything. I want to do the Moroso power steering tank just to make it look nice, because you can see all of the engine bay from the hood vents. And I'd definitely have to get some new wheels soon too, I think. I took the diffuser off. I just didn't really like it as much as I thought I would. So I just took it off. Like up close it looked good, but from far away it just looked a lot smaller than I wanted it to. So maybe eventually it'll come back, but yeah, I just have the bumper cut as well. Yep, that's what I have. I mean, yeah, it kind of does. Kind of looks like that. If I had the eyes and the wind, I've seen people put the eyes for like a sunshade or something. No beer tonight. No, it wasn't hard to do the radio at all. It was pretty easy. As long as you have like the kit and everything, just get the right kit and the right wire adapter and it's cake. They make a plug and play adapter. It's really easy. Yeah, they make a adapter for it as well. You have to get the cable for it. They sell a little adapter that connects to the cable, and it'll work just fine once you do that. I don't have mine set up, and it is kind of annoying sometimes not to be able to like turn it down really quickly, but I just wanted a radio with Bluetooth, so the pros kind of outweigh the cons for me right now. Probably definitely worth it though, just to take a little bit extra time. Wait time for the paint. They said that they're gonna probably start on it Wednesday, and then it should be done by the end of the week. So I asked them to take video and everything, so maybe I'll be able to post that, but it probably shouldn't take too long. Long-term update on the hood cut? No, still nothing. I drove in the rain today, yesterday, and the day before, and there was no issues. Well, it's definitely one of those things that you can't really go back on. I think the bumper cut looks good, but that's just my opinion, so. Right, yeah, you can't really go back. You can still fit a diffuser. You can fit that aftermarket diffuser in there, but I haven't done that yet. Yeah. But once you get a different muffler for it, I mean, you kind of have to cut it or it looks goofy. I haven't done an update video on the tune yet. I've only made those couple videos of me loading it on and doing like the base map. So with the tune and everything, it took a lot longer than I thought because I went back and forth. So you do a tune, you log it, and then you send it off to the tuner. And then he reads it, changes up a few settings, sends it back, you reload it, and redo everything all over again. And you have to drive you gotta drive 100 to 200 miles in between each tune so the car can get situated and everything. So it takes a while, and I mean, it was redundant because I was just driving and then logging the info and sending it off. So it was it wasn't worth making a video on. And while I was working on my final thoughts video that goes over everything with the tuning, that's when the car got hit and I got kind of annoyed by the whole thing, and I was I don't even want to make videos on the car while it's messed up. So it took a little bit to kind of get back into the swing of things, but I am going to make one though, don't worry. I think I owe it to a few people. Some guy always asks about it, so I guess I got to make one because there's not really any videos of it on YouTube about the tune. So, I mean, there's dyno videos and stuff like that, but I want to make one that's fairly in-depth, and I want to do it right. I don't want to just make something and throw it up. I want to do different parts, the features of the Ecotech tune and everything like that. So it's just going to be a little bit, but I am going to do it still. I'm not down about the videos. I was just kind of down about the car. Like I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I don't know. I don't think the car looks nice when it's got the big scratches on the side and everything. So it's not a big deal. Just I needed to take a break from it and make sure I got all the insurance stuff taken care of first before I started throwing other things on it. Fender flares should be hopefully back at the end of next week. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. So yeah, the Rallybacker fenders are only rear. The reason why I went with only rear is I like the way it looks in the front already, because on the Miata it's like kind of wide in the back and a little bit skinnier in the front. So on the front it's already kind of got wheel arches. In the back does have some arches, but they're not as dramatic as the front. So I just kind of wanted to match that. And I thought about like kind of the overall scheme of the car, how in the rear the most aggressive part of it is the ducktail spoiler. So with the front, I already have the front lip and the hood louvers, and I think that looks pretty aggressive enough, and I didn't want to do too much more to it. So on the rear, it'll have the Rallybacker fenders and the ducktail spoiler to make it look a little bit bigger in the rear. I can fit a bigger tire, so it'll be good. That's just what I like. I know a lot of people probably don't like just rear, but I think it's gonna look good, and it's what I wanted. So I got them off eBay. So the Super 20 fenders are pretty cool. I thought about those, but just wasn't the direction I wanted to go in. Yeah, wider back tires for sure. I'm gonna need I need like spacers or wheels or something to fill out the space in the back. It's gonna look a little funky for a little bit, but I can't remember exactly, but there's multiple sellers that have them. But you're probably looking at like 200. Brembo or Willwood? I mean, they're both pretty tried and true brands. I think you'd be fine with either one. I've been thinking about doing a brake upgrade, but I don't know if I want to go with a different name brand. I'm kind of thinking of just doing an RX-8 rotor and caliper, and then like a really nice brake pad. Because I mean, if you think about it, the RX-8 is already a bigger car and it needs that bigger stuff. So if you put it on an RX-8 OEM kit, the Miata is a lot smaller. So it'll definitely be better than stock, but I don't know if I'm ready to go like a big brake kit or anything. For my power, I mean, I don't have like a turbo or anything like that. So the brakes would be a little overkill, I guess, but I mean, they put Brembos on a lot of newer cars. Like I know the Kia Stinger has Brembos on it, of all cars. Right now, I'm just on stock rotors and brake pads. Whatever brake pads came with the car, I still have those. They're fine. I do need to do an upgrade soon, but I think I'm gonna go with. I think they're called. What are they called? I don't know. I think they're called EBC or something like that is what I'm going to look for. I do want to upgrade my rotors, and I do want to do slotted rotors. I don't want drilled because I heard that those crack, but the slotted ones have a little bit better luck. So I think I'm going to go slotted just to try them out and see how they work. I have thought about getting a hardtop, but they're extremely hard to find, and they're hard to find used, and they're also expensive. And at least in Texas, I mean, 75% of the year is like top-down weather. So It's not the worst thing that I don't have one, but I would like one eventually. Oh, JDM buyer. Yeah, it might work. I'm still waiting on my bumper. It should be here in January, like early January. I guess they've been having issues with shipping over containers because people have been like bringing in illegal cars or something. So yeah, I think all the hard tops now come from Japan. Like you can go to the dealership. I know some guy posted in Miata.net the other day about how he ordered one. Because if you got the money, you can get one. That's not the issue. It's just the cost and finding one. Yeah, I thought about power tracking hardtop. I'm kind of glad I didn't get one because they're nice and everything, but I don't know. There's something about having just the rag top. Yeah, more moving parts, definitely. Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. The convenience of the power attracting hardtop is nice. I really like it when people like do a wrap on the power tracking hardtop, like the black wrap with the OEM body color. I think that looks really good. Um, if my radiator broke, I would buy one. But right now, I don't have a need for an aluminum one. I don't need extra cooling power or anything like that. So, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting one if you need it. I'm not positive. I haven't had an issue with that before. It's definitely a unique color style. I just spilled that everywhere. I didn't think there was that much in it still. Damn it. Stock batteries play. What does that mean? Are they, I have um, I don't have an upgraded battery, but can't remember what brand I bought. I bought kind of a cheap one, and it's fine. It's been fine for the last like 2 years. So yeah, they don't actually. Cars and Coffee in Dallas is over now. They actually canceled it. The last one was earlier this month. Yeah, there's a lot of different kinds. You can find them everywhere. We have other ones here. There's one that's called Cantina Cars or something like that. The one thing that they're doing in Dallas right now that I don't really like is like there's this app. Someone started this app called Park Up Front, and it's kind of a cool app. It's mainly for like supercar people, but they've been they've been like sponsors of a lot of events, and a lot of like you have to like use the app to like claim a spot at these car meets and stuff, and it's like I'm not gonna download an app to go to a car meet. I just think it's a little ridiculous, but I mean it's good for them. Like people with the supercars can check in and show up, but there's a weird obsession with like the supercar scene in Dallas is like there's a weird obsession with it. Like they go to all the events and everything, and it's fine. I think supercars are cool and everything, but like the same ones show up to every single meet. Like there's a carbon fiber Koenigsegg, which is cool. It's really cool. It's like $1 million car, but it's I mean you see it once. I don't need to see it again. Like I've been like my one of my older cars and coffee videos. The Gas Monkey guy Richard Rawlings showed up in a Lamborghini Diablo. I think it was a Diablo or something like that. And it was like, I mean, it's really cool in the time, but then you look it over and it's like, eh. I like to look at people's projects and see how they did stuff. Like, I want to look at people's engine bays that upgraded things and stuff like that. But that's just my thing. Yeah, there's a lot of Miatas in DFW. There's quite a few. Um, I think part of the issue with the reason why they canceled Cars and Coffee though is because they let anyone in, and it's not just Miata people, but like a million Miatas will show up. And I mean, we can be honest with ourselves. Some aren't that nice, and Cars and Coffees are pretty like the nice cars show up, and then you have rows and rows of people with stock Mustangs and stock Camaros, and it's like your car club shows up, and that's great and all, but like yeah, it is that haggard life. What a ridiculous chain of events that channel has gone through. It's not even around anymore. All right, I will be right back. If you are here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'll be back in just a second. All right. Love the Haggard Miatas. That's debatable. 2006 Grand Touring True Red 4th owner just hit 94,000 miles. Seats are kind of hard on my back. Seats do you recommend as upgrade? I think the seats I'm gonna get eventually, at least, are the Corbeau Forza. They're really cheap. They're like $200, and you can get the seat rails online for like $100. So yeah, that'd be good. Mine are ripped. I actually had to sew like part of mine up. I have like a key set, and it's like on a little rope, and it was ripped from the day I bought it, but eventually the key, when I sat in the car, it got pushed into the rip. When I got out, it just ripped it up the side, so I had to sew it up, but Fab 9 seats. I haven't heard of this before. Actually, I might have. Let's see. Which seats I see Corbeau, OMP, Sparco. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I have seen those. Yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice, but I don't know if I want leather for my car because I like cloth. When you get leather things here in Texas, it gets so hot in the sun, it'll burn your legs if you're wearing shorts. They look really cool and everything, but I just can't. I can't get leather. And there's nothing worse than being super sweaty after being in the sun like for hours, and then your sweaty thighs just soak into the leather seats. It's so disgusting. Yeah, I bet it is easier. You can just slide in and out. Definitely. So I really want to do the 2.5 swap. I just can't right now. But there's also nothing wrong with my engine. It's got 96,000 miles and it's still churning just fine. So I think maybe once it gets over 100, I might start gathering parts for it, just kind of starting with the cheap stuff. And then I don't know if I want to do it myself. It's tough because it'd be nicer if I lived closer to like Houston or New Braunfels or something where I could just take it over to the Dynotronics shop and they do it for me. But I mean, it's one of those things where I might be able to tackle at home, but I just need another car because I do work Monday through Friday. So that's the only thing, but I would love to. Contemplating that too. Only yeah, exactly. Like it would suck to be on your way to do something when your engine blows because I've been there. My Kia engine blew when I was on the way to go do something. It kind of puts you in a bind. It would be nice. Like I get why it'd be nice to have the motor ready to go and you do it whenever you're ready. But also it's like I don't know. It's like an upgrade that you want to do, but I want to need to do the upgrade rather than want to do it. No, I haven't tracked it or anything. It's just one of those things. Like, it's my only car, so I don't want to. I don't want anything to break on it. I do enjoy it. Like, I enjoy my car, definitely. I take it on. There's lots of back roads here. There's long, sweeping country roads you can go on. It's really fun. I have a video called the what was it called? It's called the Pancake Meet. I made a video on it, and you can see kind of the roads that we drive on here, and it's, I mean, you can go flat out through all the turns. It's so fun. I've heard it's a pretty bulletproof engine. But like the thing is, if I went 2.5 swap, it'd be like an engine upgrade is a huge modification. Like, I'd want to do like street cams and like a turbo kit and everything and just go all out. But that would be pretty expensive. And then at that point, it's like, okay, you've got a really fast Miata, but you know, it's also a daily driver for me right now. I would love to have it as a toy, but just can't really do it right at the moment. I'm not sure what the engine is called exactly, but I think you can do. Pretty sure Dynotronics has a turnkey ready $2,500 deal on an engine and everything installed, tuned for $2,500. But you can find pretty cheap engines. I've heard people get them for like $300, up to like 500. Of course, it depends on mileage and year and stuff like that. So, but it's not. It's honestly, if your 2.0 Mazda engine blew right now, you could go get a 2.5 for cheaper than a new or a used Mazda 2.0. Yeah, the nice turbo kits do cost more than that. It's a lot of money. It really is. But with any amount of money, you can make anything fast. That's kind of the name of the game with cars. If you've got enough money, you can make whatever you want fast. But I think at this point, I've kind of embraced like the Miata is not that fast sort of thing. Like with the tune, it makes it a little bit faster, and it also makes it a lot more fun to drive. So driving in a straight line, let's face it, I mean, it's not that fun just driving in a straight line. But going through the corners when you have a nice suspension setup and nice tires, I mean, it's like a adult go-kart. That's really what it is. I'm just gonna cut the fender wells and drill holes. It's gonna be really similar to the hood vent install. So I'll cut what I need to cut, drill the holes through the fender flare into the fender, and then just rivet it in. I thought about riv nuts, but I do have extra rivets left over from the hood vents. So I'll probably just use those too. I've got like a rivet gun and everything, so. Yeah, there's all kinds of fender flares you can get. They've got plenty now. Yeah, that's kind of why I did it. Is like, I could have taken it to paintless dent repair and used the insurance money for that, but I was like, I don't know. I'd rather just do an upgrade rather than a maintenance thing. All right, I think I'm gonna hop off in a few minutes. So any last questions, feel free to get them in. They're gonna do paint for $250, which is it's a pretty good deal. So they're gonna do primer, sand it, get it looking really nice. The shop I took it to does really good work. So I don't know, probably wheels or something. Yeah, that VLR stuff works really well. I mean, it's a pretty cheap product, and you just kind of let it soak into your vinyl top, and it makes it look so nice. Has there been anything you've done that you regret? The only thing that I did was I did that diffuser, and I took it off. I just didn't like the way it looked after a while. So, but that's really. I mean, I haven't really regretted anything. That's the only thing. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is, though. I guess, okay. I guess if I were to do one thing differently, I would have, I've already fixed the issue with the tune and everything, but I really would have bought a more expensive, mid-pipe and header, because I had to get a catalytic converter, install the catalytic converter. I went through O2 sensors, everything before I landed on the tune. I should have just done, but it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Like, you did the open cat header or whatever, catless header, you end up getting a tune, which I might not have gotten the tune if I had got a catted header. Right now I have the OBX header and OBX mid pipe, and on the mid pipe I did add a high flow catalytic converter. It sounds good. I mean, I think it sounds good. It's a little raspy, but it also is incredibly loud. I have the Roadster Sport single exit race muffler, which is insanely loud. I don't know if the videos pick it up, but it's when we drove down to New Braunfels to get the tune, it was like you had to wear earplugs because it was just so loud the whole time. Yeah, I think it sounds good. I like the way it sounds. I like that it sounds really raw and just kind of I don't know, a little bit like of a classic race car kind of feel. Don't worry about what it sounds like, just worry about that it's working and stuff like that. I don't really plan on changing it. Maybe in the future, but a video I want to make soon is I want to make sure that it's kind of set up the right way. I think it sounds like I have an exhaust leak somewhere, and I don't know. I want to just double check. So I might do I think Chris Fix made one already of how to fix exhaust leaks, but I want to make a video of me actually doing that on my car. Not like a how-to, because that'd be cheap to copy someone, but taking his advice and just applying it to my car. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. So thank you all for tuning in and adding all your questions at the end and throughout the whole thing. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so happy that you guys watch the videos and things like that. So yeah, I'll definitely continue making videos. I hope that you keep tuning in, and make sure you share my videos. If there's one you like, share it out to the Facebook Miata groups and things like that. I know I kind of spam it sometimes, and I think people are kind of tired of me. Actually, I know a couple people are kind of tired of me. So yeah, share the videos out, whatever you like to do. And again, thank you for tuning in and watching all the videos. So don't forget, next Friday I will be live again right here. That'll be Friday night chit chat. I guess that's what we're calling it. So anything you want to talk about during the week, I hope you guys continue following the vlogs. That should end. It's probably, I think there's 10 more days because it ends on Christmas, is like the last day you do Vlogmas. But I'll try to make more vloggy videos. Not a lot of people watch them, but I kind of enjoy making it. So yeah, think of questions next time, and I'll see you guys again on Friday. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.